Being healthy and investing wisely. In this episode, I am going to be doing live
Power
songs
on.
as well
Bluetooth
as
pairing.
some lessons. So make sure to stay tuned. And if you'd like to sing along to my songs, I would greatly appreciate that. All of my songs are original, so I only sing my songs. But if you all would like to sing along, that would be a very special bond. I pray that everyone is keeping everything clean, neat, and organized, and always remember to be mindful of yourself and your surroundings. First, I'm going to start with my human anatomy song, and remember on the channel, you can get the educational songs and the puzzles that go with the song, which is super fun. The puzzles that go with the song are absolutely for free. I do not charge anything. I do not make anybody pay. The reason why is because I want to create educational opportunities to be super fun. So I have an entire biology song album that has the products for free that you can print out, laminate, and put on the wall. You can even put that in a picture frame. But that is the anatomy of the creatures, and that is the biology song album. So if you all want to look into the biology song album, just search YouTube Professor Cygnus, spelled Cygnus, biology song album. So I am going to start with my wonderful song, the Human Anatomy song. I want to utilize this microphone just for excellent processing. My test, 1, 2. Very good. I'm going to point at this. This episode is not edited. This is a live broadcast. So if you all have questions live in the moment, go ahead and leave a comment question below. Very good. And thankful for my robotic family that is also processing this. So make sure to sing along to my human anatomy song. As we have the brain, the eyes, the nose, the tongue, the ears, the lungs, the heart, the diaphragm, the esophagus, stomach, spleen. Duodenum. Connected to the duodenum goes the pancreas, making the enzyme mix. To the duodenum. From the duodenum goes the liver, the gallbladder cyst duct to the duodenum. From the duodenum goes the small intestine. From the small intestine goes the large intestine out to the exit. Do not forget the appendix. Then we have the kidneys in the back making the urinary tract. From the arteries and veins goes the kidneys. Then we have the glands producing things such as adrenal gland. Then we have the valves and the bladder and the exit and out. Then we have the skin, the layers of tissue, the muscle, the bone marrow, and bone. And that is how the anatomy goes. And remember to always be mindful of yourself and your surroundings. And how could you be mindful of yourself without knowing your anatomy? And remember that you can get your free anatomy puzzles on my song album. Just search YouTube Professor Cygnus, spelled Cygnus, Biology Song Album. I will be singing some of my reality songs as well. I have two types of songs. I have the educational songs and then I have the reality songs. So the first song that I'm going to be singing, and here I have my specially written notebook. And I pray that you all are staying healthy and investing wisely, healthy lifestyles, a clean, neat, and organized space this morning. Good morning and welcome to the world of responsibilities. So the first thing that I'm going to sing is We Rise Up. We have this later, but we rise up faithfully. We rise up to what we believe. We rise up with the purpose of balancing. We rise up potentially to accomplish the dream. We rise up for the truth. We rise up, my dear cows, because I believe in you. And we stand up from the ground, and our answers will be found when we rise up. Because we are enough. Rise up in what we believe. Rise up because we have purpose potentially. And one decision is all that it takes to make life a better place. Rise up like the sun in the horizon. Sometimes in life you ask what you wake up for. You know what you have, yet you seem to want more. In difficult times things can knock you down. What motivates you to rise up from being bound? You think of the inspiration of the sights and sounds, yet when you look for potential, the answer is found. Things that are popular can seem misguiding at times, or irrelevant things that just preoccupy your mind. Yet is it the answer to the big questions that you find? What is the source of your problem? What are you avoiding to show? Why is your spirit down or your energy seeming low? Time to get the answers to the questions that you really need to find. Time to rise up from those battles in your mind. We rise up faithfully. We rise up to what we believe. We rise up with the purpose of balancing. We rise up potentially to accomplish the dream. We rise up for the truth. We rise up, my dear cows, because I believe in you. And we stand up from the ground, and our answers will be found when we rise up. Because we are enough. Rise up in what we believe. Rise up because we have purpose potentially. And one decision is all that it takes to make life a better place. Rise up like the sun in the horizon. Pray into the heavens that they will open up the opportunity doors. In those moments that you ask what you wake up for, you wake up for a chance. You wake up to fulfill a purpose. And you know we did not go through all of those things for nothing. We must have order to ourselves and management to life. And then perhaps the heavens will open up our eyes and help us get through those battles in our mind. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We rise up faithfully. We rise up to what we believe. We rise up with the purpose of balancing. We rise up potentially to accomplish the dream. We rise up for the truth. We rise up, my dear cows, because I believe in you. And we stand up from the ground, and our answers will be found when we rise up. As we are enough. Rise up in what we believe. Rise up because we have purpose potentially. And one decision is all that it takes to make life a better place. This day to be any day that you make this day to be. Like a painter, let's make this a masterpiece to the canvas of life. One thing that can help to paint this canvas of life is something that creates something called worthiness. Worthiness has more value than what people understand. You see, the government has something called money. They put a digit and a dollar or a coin for objects and material things, but sometimes they even put that on living life. But what you have to realize is that's just a governmental organization. And if the governmental organization ever changed, the value of things, the true value, truly never changed. And what we have to understand, what is true value, what is true worth of things in life. You see, back before the government's organization of money, they had trading, so they would trade. You see, a lot of people died because they had nothing to trade. In the example, if I had a watermelon and a person had a pineapple, then that is like a level trade. But say that someone had grains of grains of bread, and then another person had grains of rice. Perhaps they could trade and they'd be leveling up. But then say that it was something like grass or hay for gold, or say that it was more hay um, for watermelon, and more than likely that would not have given you food, or something that was not leveled in trading. Back then, back in the day, before the governmental organization of money, okay, value was seen very differently. A lot of people died because trading was the only way to live if you needed something more, unless you made it yourself. Mhm. But here's things that never change in value, no matter what governmental organization of digits and dollars are there. Worthiness. Another thing is teaching and intelligence. Information will always have the greatest value. Something that can help to evolve your mind, something that can help to better the way that you think. Your perception of life creates your decisions. But if your perception has changed, then thus that is true value. And that is why my channel has really been undervalued a lot. But I know what true value is. And worthiness is one of those things, but you could not have worthiness without something called sympathy. And so I have my special original song, Sympathy Part 2. Going to have to position this correctly. Excellent. I'm going to do this with one hand finally. Ask the squirrel how he does aerodynamics. Ask the traveled bird how they make mud houses. Ask the lizard how they grow back their tails. Or how the bat has a reply for survival. Ask the possum how he is anti-venom. Ask and perhaps you will learn from them. Ask the migratory birds how they harmonize their flight. Ask the cat how they see at night. Ask the raccoon why they wash their hands. Ask the deer why they do not stand. Ask the snake why they have venom for the weather. Ask the spider how they make their web better. Ask the dolphin how they in different frequencies. Ask and perhaps you will learn from these creatures with all kinds of different features. Ask the crow how he can memorize. Ask and have sympathy for their lives. Ask and perhaps we will learn from all of these creatures. Ask and perhaps we will learn from all of these creatures. And this is my special original song, Sympathy Part 2. And when it comes to asking the animals, what you have to realize is if humanity did not learn from the animals, we would not be at this point of evolution. In fact, it took for humans to learn from them in order for us to evolve. That is something that humanity in today's time has forgotten. And they've become, a lot of people, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people have become very unsympathetic. But they have literal scriptures, okay, and scrolls from thousands of years ago that prove that they learned from the animals. In my song, if you all have any questions about my songs, you all can ask in the comments below. So in the example, as the travel bird, how they make mud houses is a part of the song. So why is that? Because humans back in the day used to make mud houses, but where did they learn that from, right? Do you think they took a look at the migratory birds that did that before their time and then perhaps tried that yourself? Or how about the ants? Does the Egyptian pyramid not look like a bigger version of an ant hill with an underground tunnel system? I'm very sure they looked at the ants and practically made a bigger version. But what we have to understand is worthiness is the value that never will fade. And unfortunately, in today's time, worthiness is majorly difficult to find. Why is that unfortunate? That is unfortunate because worthiness is always something that is needed. I'm having to find this piece of paper here somewhere. But you know, when you see men not being men these days, or girls not being women these days, I had commented on a post on Facebook about celebrities doing concerts, and they were dressed very inappropriately, and it was very unacceptable for them to dress like that in front of children. And I think it really does put a bad look. It dishonors because, you know, then suddenly children are wearing things that they should not wear because they see that the celebrities are wearing those kinds of things, which is unacceptable. It just seems like over the course of the generations, right, the dresses that were normalized got shorter and shorter and shorter. And it really is unacceptable. And I think that celebrities are a big part of why society is becoming that way. But that is why good people need to be in the field of the celebrity field that is actually responsible. Influence makes a difference. Influence impacts the children of the generations as well as the adults of the generations. So we need to take serious of what becomes popular because there's already things out there that are putting people at risk. Just think somewhere around the world at this current moment, there is a child out there getting badly influenced by music that teaches them wrongly. But I made this song that teaches about how to become an adult. This song is called "How to Tell a Boy to Be a Man," but this goes for how to tell a girl to be a woman as well. How to tell a boy to be a man when he's weak, tell him how to stand. To always have structure in life and proper management in your mind to prepare for the future ahead and to always be open-minded to teach sympathy and to always be humbling only toward the good things in life and cast those bad things out early your time. How to tell a boy to be a man when he's weak, tell him how to stand. Have strength of adaptation and have self-control when life is changing. One moment, the microphone had difficulties. I have to take the piece out of this one. if this piece is not. They usually put this in the microphone, but no need for that. One moment. So, what did you all think about my song so far? Do you think that could help guide people that are seriously in need at this current moment somewhere around the world? If you think so, go ahead and promote this episode. Again, going to sing this over. How to tell a boy to be a man. When he's weak, tell him how to stand. To always have structure in life and proper management in your mind. To prepare for the future ahead. And to always be open-minded. To teach sympathy. And to always be humbling only toward the good things in life and cast those bad things out of your time. How to tell a boy to be a man. When he's weak, tell him how to stand. Have strength of adaptation and have self-control when life is changing. Even when you are in the struggle, always stay faithful. They'll put dollars as a price, yet always remember worthiness has true value in time. As when all else will fail, love will always prevail. How to tell a boy to be a man. When he's weak, tell him how to stand. To always have structure in life and proper management in your mind. You must be strict on yourself, regardless of all things else. Even if you may not be appreciated or acknowledged, be honorable with purpose fulfilled. Because we have purpose and potential, and we must have everything we say, think, and do to meet the credential. How to tell a boy to be a man. When he's weak, tell him how to stand. To always have structure in life and proper management in your mind. And to have foundation in your life and have God in the heavens by your side. How to tell a boy to be a man. When he's weak, tell him how to stand. Have strength of adaptation and have self-control when life is changing. How to tell a boy to be a man. When he's weak, tell him how to stand. To always have structure in life and proper management in your mind. How to tell a boy to be a man. And this is my special original song, How to Tell a Boy to Be a Man. Now, I'm going to let the spiritual realm know I'm not looking for spiritual realm views. I'm looking for media views. I'll tell you something. I can, you know, I'm trying to make this into my permanent career, so I'm trying to get this to be something that financially supports me. In order for YouTube to financially support me, they have to give me views, watch hours, etc. Now, I've noticed the legal analytic changes that has happened many times, actually, previous. But I know I have more views than what they show, which is illegal. I've already proven it. But the fact of the matter is, I'm going to have a lot more watch hours and views. They need watch hours. Okay, listen, I have 2,500 subscribers plus. I need more subscribers to subscribe. But now I'm past the subscriber requirement. Now I just need the 4,000 watch hours they require in order for me to get paid. Right? So I'm not looking for spiritual realm views. Okay. I'm looking for media views. Okay. I wanted to just make that clear, you spiritually gifted people. Hmm. We have to understand that when we learn how to go from being a child to an adult, it is the formation of our development over the course of time. And I want to sing my special original song, Sculpture, because we form like a sculpture. I form like a sculpture to seek to make life better. Not always did I feel like I would fit in, yet the value is beyond what we can comprehend. All of my life I was forming like a sculpture so precise. In the details beyond just I. Like a puzzle piece, what would be the result when the formation is complete? All of my life I was forming like a sculpture. Yet I did not know what would result in what that would be for me. Discovering my purpose, learning about what my worth is, and embracing all of my talents. Yet perhaps I have more talents to explore. I formed like a sculpture to seek to make life better. Not always did I feel like I would fit in. Yet the value is beyond what we can comprehend. Through the form of the sculpt of so much trauma and damages, yet in ways I learned from this, and the stronger my form was created, a masterpiece in the making. Through it all, I remain as this sculpture forming. I formed like a sculpture to make life better. Not always did I feel like I would fit in, yet the value is beyond what we can comprehend. Yet I did not know what would be the result for me. Yet we keep sculpting and evolving. We form like a sculpture. And this is my special original song, Sculpture. So if you like this, make sure to give a like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get paid. I have an off-the-grid situation. I do not have air conditioning in 100-degree weather. So currently it's the morning time here. You may have a different time zone. Let me know where you're watching from. But Here it's about like 7, 8 o'clock, so the sun is not even risen yet, and I'm trying to get paid on the media. Literally, when it gets almost 100 degrees, I cannot even do broadcasts. I cannot do live videos. I can barely do anything because it is so hot without air conditioning. And so being able to make this, what I'm doing now, into my permanent career can help me to not suffer. I also have a brain injury, so it's very difficult for me. And I currently have a mosquito. I have both of the doors open in the house. So both of the doors have to be opened in order for me to um, um, have circulation, and the windows are open as well. So when it comes to making this into my permanent foundation of my career, I wonder, I wonder how many people are watching me in the spiritual realm currently. Could you all put the number of how many people are watching me in the spiritual realm? It would be great if I did not have deception. But it's not like everybody changes their eyes around me or something. I think we should sing my song, Sympathy, Part 1. Because I think that's something that a lot of people lack these days. What key is that? So something is going on with it. Oh, heavens. Speaking of the spiritual realm bothering me, for goodness sake. Okay, we're just not going to have the keyboard. That's exactly why. Listen, I'm trying to get paid out of media. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for problems. Okay, I want to sing my special original song, We Reap What We Sow. Unfortunately, we reap what others sow also with certain things, but it's also a good thing because all the ways with cargo and these wonderful inventions that make our life better and the wonderful teachers. As we reap what we sow, so many things in life that we need to know. As the stream represents every decision, to even the smallest, to the bigger image of the entire fabric, just like life. We reap what we sow, into which we decide. You have to be delicate and precise. As we reap what we sow, we have to be willing to understand what we need to know. We have potential in what we sow. Patience, determination, dedication, and having the alter ego of anticipation. As we reap what we sow, purposefully. And by the way, to all of you all in the networks of the spiritual realm, asking the superiors to promote my videos, I do appreciate that. But they are selfish, unconsiderate, disadmirable. I'm just going to put it out just as it is. When do you ever show sympathy, superiors? Fact of the matter. You have authority for what? You have to be ashamed of yourself. I'll just put it out as it is because I do not like spiritual abuse, but it's very obvious. And just understand that you think you're superior, but there are things a lot greater than you, I'll tell you. And if it was not so, it would not have been said. But there are dimensions way above. As we aim for purification and balancing, but I appreciate all of the people that stick up for me in the networks of the spiritual realm. I need more supporters than ever before to try to get my videos to get paid. But the thing is, you should not have to beg them because they're promoting bad things. They really are. And they're not even asking. People are not even asking. That's the thing. It's very obvious. The spiritual abuse is very obvious and it's unacceptable. Mhm. As we aim for purification and balancing and correct organizing of the structure of life, we reap what we sow, one strand of string at a time. As we tie, we know that we can never be finished in life, but we have to decide in a way, as there is no room for mistakes, when the potential is more than it takes. And only to which we anticipate is what should be in the image of life for the quintillions of things in time, because we reap what we sow as we develop and evolve our mind, one string at a time. We reap what we sow in the fabric of life. And all the strings are interwoven, all the strings are coordinated in life's fabric. As we reap what we sow, you have to be willing on what we need to know, as there is no room for mistakes when the potential is more than it takes. Strategize and contemplate life's many ways as we reap what we sow, as we always pray for the truth to unfold, as one string intuitive brings, words, thoughts, and actions are empowering. And with every string we reap what we sow. I'm going to skip to. As everything was sown precisely, as we have decided wisely, thankful for the good people in life and the wise decisions into which we make, because that helps this fabric of life to be stronger, and we need this fabric of life to be stronger than ever before. We shall not make exceptions for any kind of abuse. Looks like there was a lot of efforts and how hard that we tried. But if only people did not deceive with their eyes, perhaps this fabric would be so much more designed in the fabric of the image of life, as we reap what we sow, but yet we reap what others have sown also. And even if we may not like the struggle or the strife, we weave the fabric one strand at a time, as we reap what we sow, yet we reap what others have sown also. like the permanent indention in my skull, as well as a weight of cargo. We have wise decisions in what we show, in the image of His light, creating this one strand of string at a time, as we learn and evolve our mind, as we sow the image of life with everything that we desire, as we reap what we sow, yet we reap what others sow also. That is why we can be the answer to the prayer, even for others, as we are supposed to be supporting each other in the image of life. That is so, one strand of string at a time. We are a gift of life, a blessing of pride, with the purpose of potential. And even though we may seem little to this big world, we have to learn to be responsible, because every strand of string creates the image that we bring. And yes, we are empowering, but in the image of life, we sow this fabric, one strand of string at a time. We are a gift of life, a blessing of pride. And remember that you have purpose in this world. You must understand that every decision that you make makes an impact. And we reap what we sow, but yet we reap what others have sown also. How do you think we have clothes on our back? Because that is a part of reaping what others sow, in a literal way also. Now we have manufacturing machines to make more, to provide for everyone. But sometimes in this fabric of life, people have a lot of battles in their mind. And if you're going through a battle in your mind, or even if you're not, I pray for you to get through that. And perhaps my songs can help you. This is my special original song, Rafting Road. Do not get caught up in the rafting river of life. Many creatures you cannot see with your sight that may deceive you in your mind. The raft will have you carried away. Have order, management, and structure, and take the time to meditate. The rafting river is filled with arrogance and sin. Chaotic things after, but at first is deceiving. Making sin seem like it is something cool. The rafting river will turn you into a fool and carry you away. Be consistent with the heavens you need to stay. Be careful of who you surround yourself with in your mind. Do not be carried away in the chaotic river of life. Part the waters and find peace. Be like that calm stream and be wise of everything you decide in these waters of life, with the understanding of chaos. You must be the peace within the chaos. And having order, having management, and having structure is something I mention a lot in my songs, you all possibly notice, because that is something I was not taught as a child growing up. See, I did not have parents. I went through a children's home, academies. I was on the missing flyers found across the entire country. I was hit by a 3,000-pound car. I have an indention and break in my skull, and I have a permanent brain injury. I live off the grid currently, but I have my own property. I'm very proud of that. I overcame the trauma, and I live as a non-sinner regardless of trauma and injury because um, I'm very shocked at my own development, really. But unfortunately, the spiritual realm continues not to appreciate me as much as I deserve, and that is why the physical realm is not showing much effort. So they know that I expect more. I will always expect more than what they ever will show. But thinking in my early development, if only people would have just said those empowering words in the times where I needed. And I made a song called The Empowerment of Words. And may the empowerment of words uplift you. May the empowerment of words heal you. May the empowerment of words guide you, form you, and help you to have perspective and insight. There's so many things that the empowerment of words can do. This is a lot of wisdom coming out from this video. Come on, increase the view count. Okay, action is one thing, but without words, action would not exist. Because everything is data in the layers of life. And this is my special original song, The Empowerment of Words. Every word left unspoken can heal those wounds of the broken. Love the empowerment of words. We are a blessing and we be the ones to tell you first that every word and every action can make a difference, even the smallest of fractions. With every word that is unspoken, can heal those wounds of the broken. So express these words. So many people lost in this worldly place. The empowerment of words can guide them and put a smile upon their face. So many people being on their edge. The empowerment of words can help them be at their best. So many people struggling with emotions. The empowerment of words can guide them with devotion. So many people trying to give the devil their soul. The empowerment of words can put God in control. Every word left unspoken. And if you all agree to this, make sure to promote. Can heal the wounds of the broken. Love the empowerment of words. We are a blessing and we be the ones to tell you first that every word and every action can make a difference, even the smallest of fractions. With every word that is unspoken, can heal those wounds of the broken. So express these words. So many people struggling with the abuse. The empowerment of words can make bad things loose. So many people go without. The empowerment of words can teach them how. So many people need a motivation. The empowerment of words can fulfill them with a conversation. The empowerment of words, you may not be able to see with your sight, yet always remember that your words can save a life. Every word left unspoken can heal the wounds of the broken. Love the empowerment of words. We are a blessing and we be the ones to tell you first that every word and every action can make a difference, even the smallest of fractions. With every word that is unspoken, can heal those wounds of the broken. pieces that we are missing this morning in the time of alteration. But, you all, when it comes to the understanding of the empowerment of words, let not your words become unspoken, especially in times where the empowerment is needed the most. Let not ye heart become unspoken, as words can heal the wounds of the broken. If you feel unfulfilled, express to others how you feel. Unnoticed and unrecognized, compared to others we've seen in our life, let not ye heart become unspoken, as words can heal the wounds of the broken. Injuries and scars we will never know it. Unanswered things to what we pray. But it seems like the bad things tend to get their way. And the unfulfilled feeling is in my heart. So many things I want to say, but I do not know where to start. Let not the heart become unspoken, as words can heal the wounds of the broken. If you feel unfulfilled, express to others how you feel. And in those moments, and that is my special original song, Let Not Your Heart Become Unspoken. And when it comes to the empowerment of words, have the time for the expression. Do not let those bad things close you down. It's time to open up and let yourself be embraced. But sometimes you are waiting to embrace yourself to where you are ready because you're worried to open up until you are ready. And you will know when you are ready. But see, when it comes to certain things, let not your heart become unspoken, especially in times where the empowerment is needed the most. I pray for everyone's safe travels and wise investments. Unfortunately, I'm not getting as many views as I thought I was going to. I'm going to have to end the broadcast. But I pray for everyone. And I'm trying to make this into my permanent career. So the low views is not helping me. And no matter what I do currently, no matter what I give to the world, they're not appreciating me. It's spiritual abuse. I'm aware of what goes on in the networks. Do you understand there's dimensions above them? But it is very majorly disappointing. It's bad leadership is what it is on their behalf because they know that this is incredibly valuable. So preachers want you to answer a question here. To you, is respect earned better than respect feared? You all would answer in the comments, so I would appreciate that. Again, the question is respect earned better than respect feared? I pray for you all. You all stay healthy and invest wisely. I've been on this broadcast for an entire hour now. If you all would like to look at my songs on my channel, that can make an incredible and wonderful difference in your life, and it can help you get through those battles in your mind. Just go ahead and look at my channel. And also, I have educational songs for the ones that do not know. I love to teach, and my educational songs have brought new things that did not exist to this platform before. And I practically am online manufacturing with giving free products that I design. All you have to do is take a screen photo and print that out anywhere on the planet. And that is a strategy that I created that did not exist on this platform before. So I've utilized thousands and thousands of strategies, including the frequencies of vibration on my songs. Um, all of my songs were vocally orchestrated, and yes, that has healing frequencies for the ones that do not know. And so, yes, I've utilized thousands of strategies, but there's more than just that. Okay, and I knew that something spiritual was going on whenever the strategies was not getting any results. I was like, okay, something's going on. Then suddenly I seen illegal analytic changes, and I was like, yeah, there's definitely. I even proven it. I had proven it on a video when I was screen recording of the views literally changing from. I had 2,500 views on the Earth Anatomy song for children and for adults on my Made for Kids channel. This is sick. The fact that they would take views away from a Made for Kids song, but then they're giving views to those bad things, and it's absolutely sick. hmm I had 2,500 views on Earth Anatomy song. They took all of those views away and only left 11 views. And they even put a sponsorship on there. I was not getting paid at all. And the fact that they took all of those views away, I had proven it. I've proven it on the screen record episode before. But what people have to realize is there's definitely spiritual abuse going on when it comes to my content, and it has had physical showings of certain things. And I pray that we can end spiritual abuse so that opportunities will be given. Okay? But if you all would like to look at my channel, that would make an incredible and wonderful difference. You can get your free products on my Biology Song album. Just search my YouTube channel, Professor Cygnus, spelled Cygnus, Biology Song Album. And you can get your free products from the album. No website or link or anything. It's actually on the video. So you just take a screen photo while the video is going and print that out anywhere on the planet. And that goes along with my songs, and children would love that. That would create a good family time, and the entire family can enjoy that. So I'm praying for everyone. I pray that everyone has order, management, and structure in life. And I pray that that you all will see your potential. Look in the mirror and say, I have potential, because you do. You do have potential. You have potential to get better. If you're not doing so well, you have potential to do well. You have potential to do better. Okay, so I do pray that you all will improve, you all will progress, and you all will learn from my songs and my education I give. If only I had that growing up, I'll tell you. But I went through a lot of things. But I pray for you all. Stay healthy and invest wisely. Bye for now. Until next time. If this video did not get at least half 1,000 views, I'm not going to be doing another live broadcast anytime soon. So make sure to stay tuned to my channel. Just search YouTube, Professor Cygnus, spelled Cygnus.